Joining us right now is House Financial Services Committee member, Texas Congressman Lance Gooden. Congressman, it's good to see you this morning. Thanks so much for joining us. What is most important in terms of getting the economy back up and running and jobs, as the president just referred to?
Well, you know, this stimulus package negotiation has so far been a disaster. It started a little too late, and we're now pushing up against deadlines. A lot of things expire at the end of this month, which the end of this month is 2 days away. And we've got to get the economy going. We can't continue to encourage people to stay home with excessively high unemployment. That's one of the top sticking points among Republicans in this next package. That $600 number needs to be brought down a bit. I think Democrats privately agree with that because they've not even indicated that that's a red line. I believe they're willing to go down from that $600. There's talk about stimulus payments, another round of the $1,200 checks that we had a few months ago. And we've also got to have liability protections for businesses and schools that are facing lawsuits. Senator McConnell has said that it is a non-starter if we can't get a bill passed that has liability protections. I think we'll get something done in the next week. I'm hearing this could go deep into August, but I don't believe that. I believe by sometime next week we'll have a package that we'll be voting on. It will probably be bigger than any Republican would like it to be and smaller than any Democrat would like it to be, but I believe it'll get done in the first week of August.
So why has it been such a disaster? Is it because things got started late, or the Democrats are just pushing back on what you and your colleagues are coming up with?
Well, the Democrats were in a good position because about 2 months ago, they just passed a massive bill. They let every far-left member of their caucus get whatever they wanted into that bill. They knew it had no chance of passing. They knew it would go nowhere, but they passed it. So then when we came up to this deadline now, they could say, see, we've passed something months ago, and now we're waiting on you all. And things just unfortunately happened last minute here on Capitol Hill. The negotiations on the Republican side in the Senate started last weekend. But unlike prior packages, there is division among Republicans in the Senate. There's not this sense of let's just swallow this bitter pill of this gigantic bill and move forward. We're now in the third and fourth round of this, and there is less excitement about growing the deficit by several trillions of dollars. And Republicans, myself included, are prepared for nothing to pass if it's going to be a bad bill.
Right, understood. Philip Wegman, jump in here.
Congressman, you mentioned the top line items, obviously changing unemployment insurance, liability reforms, things of that nature. A lot of your Republican colleagues in the Senate seem concerned about the size of the bill, and you mentioned that. But do you think that your constituents back home are really concerned about an increase in spending right now? For instance, are they concerned whether or not the funding for a new FBI building is included, or do they just want to see something get to the finish line?
I think they want to see something good get to the finish line, but they're absolutely concerned about their grandchildren and their grandchildren's children paying for large bills that perhaps are larger than they need to be today. Another common concern I get from small business owners across my district is this unemployment number. They say we realize we need to have something, but the $600 figure is so high that we can't get some of our employees to come back to work because they make more money sitting at home. So we need to pass something that encourages people to work.